Hey everyone, today I am going to be doing another project pan update. This one is for my makeup project pan, and I have 7 products that I have been using, and I'm going to share with you my progress today. We are going to be going over both weight progress as well as usage and any visible progress that we may be able to see. Unfortunately, I don't have any products that I used up completely. I'm not rolling in anything new. We're just kind of looking at the progress that I made throughout this past month. I'm a little bit bummed about that, but realistically, I feel like with makeup, it does take a lot longer to go through, and that's okay. That's okay. I am making progress, and that is what's important. And maybe next month we will have something that is used up and we'll be rolling something in. So it's okay to have months in between that aren't as exciting. So this is reality, and I want to make sure I am sharing a realistic using up product-wise update with you guys. The first item I'm going to be talking about is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Setting Spray Plus Plus Plus. This has been in the project, yes, since the beginning. I actually did really well, I feel like, this past month. So I'm gonna compare it kind of to previous months as far as usage goal. I used this 14 times total this past month, which is the exact amount of times that I used it in January, which was my highest usage month. Hopefully I can continue with that, we will see. I do feel like I wore makeup a little bit more this past month than I do usually. And last month, this one weighed 51.74 grams. And this time around, I weighed it and it weighs 41.03 grams. So essentially that's what, like 10 grams of usage. And I'll put the exact usage right here for you. This bottle is white, but I can't see through it, so but I can shake it. It sounds like there's less in there, and this is one of the ones that I think maybe could be used up by the end of next month. So we will see. Keep a lookout for next month's update to see if I actually was able to finish this up by then or not. Hopefully I can. My concealer that I have here is also by IT Cosmetics, and this is their Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And this one is like the never-ending concealer. I actually don't think I used this as many times as I did in any of the previous months. I'm like looking at my chart down here, and I used this 18 times this past month, which I thought was pretty good, pretty decent. But looking at this, I mean, I had usage in the 30s, in the 20s. I did better than February. February, I had only used it 15, so I used it 18 this month, so that's a little bit better than that. But I don't know, I'm not, now looking at the numbers, I'm like not as excited about the progress. Last month, I weighed this and it weighed 8.17 grams, and it didn't go down a whole lot. This month, it now weighs 8.08 grams, which is what, like a 0.1 gram difference. And this is one that I can't see through, and I'm not really able to bend. There's a lot of air still in this, so there we go. There's my update for my concealer. Next is my Revlon eyeshadow in Vintage Lace, and this is kind of my all over cream shadow that I use before I do any other eyeshadow, and it kind of sets my eye primer and everything like that. It gives me a good base to work off of. I used this 13 times this past month, which is progress and is better than I did the past couple of months, but it doesn't quite match up to what I did in January. I feel like I'm going to compare everything to January because I just did so well in January, and I personally think there is a visible progress here. So I'll insert like a clip of what this looked like last month as far as visually, and then what it looks like now. I mean, I definitely see a difference. There is a difference there. It has moved more to one side than it was before. So I think that that is really good because I can see the progress. Last month it weighed 18.97 grams, And there wasn't a whole lot of movement as far as weight goes. I mean, this is an eyeshadow, so it doesn't weigh a whole lot. Now it weighs 18.72 grams, 0.2 grams, something like that. I'm not sure. This one I'm definitely gonna have to put the number here. I can't do the math that quickly in my head. But next I have my lip liner from KKW Beauty, and I did mark this one, so I do have some visual progress here, and I'm actually really happy with my visual progress with this one because you can tell that I actually did visually just as well as I did the first updates. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think that means I sharpened it twice. That being said, I actually used it the same amount of times, so I don't know. This is really weird. I thought that my numbers would reflect the, you know, my height differences in my picture there, but I used this 12 times this past month, which was the exact amount of times that I used it last month, and I didn't have as much visual progress, so not sure what that's about. Again, this is one of those products that the weight probably doesn't change very much, but last month this one weighed 6.26 grams. It now weighs 6.07 grams, so that's about 0.2 grams again that I used up of the lip liner, which is interesting that it's about the same weight difference as the eyeshadow. Next product is another lip product, and this is from Victoria's Secret. This is their Beauty Rush lip gloss in I Want Candy, and visually there's not a whole lot of difference. I think that it is now straight across, whereas before it was slanted, like the visual progress on here. So I wasn't able to make an additional mark on this side, but I was able to make an additional mark on this side. So I'll show you up close and kind of explain that a little bit, but now it is definitely flattening out. As far as usage though, I'm very happy with this product because I used it 10 times this past month, which is the most that I have reached for this product since including it into this project. So I am very happy with that. I feel like I did actually wear this quite a bit more than I know I've used it in the past. Last month, as far as weight goes, I weighed this and it ended up being 13.47 grams. And then when I weighed it this month, it ended up being 13.06 grams. So I used about 0.4 grams of this product this past month, which I think is pretty good. We kind of doubled the amount of usage that we used for the lip liner and the eyeshadow, so I'm good with that progress. My next product is an eyeshadow, and it's one eyeshadow and an eyeshadow quad. And this one I did not introduce at the very beginning of this project pan, but I did introduce it in February. I can definitely see a visible progress here because the pan was just kind of a circle in the middle, and now it's more oval, and I have been focusing on the one side a lot more and not really putting my brush on the other side because I really want to see that difference, and I feel like doing that kind of helps visually see it better. And on top of that, I used this the most amount of times that I have throughout this project. So I used this 13 times this past month, and that's, yeah, like I said, a few more times than I did previous months. So I am really happy with that. I'm happy that I've been reaching for it more. Visibly and usage-wise, my progress is good. As far as the weight, again, this is an eyeshadow, so you know, the weight won't be that much of a difference. So I have to remember that. But last month when I weighed this, it weighed 39 grams. Now, when I weighed it this month, it weighs 38.96 grams. So what does that mean? That means I used like 0.04 grams? Like, yeah, is that correct? Like, I feel like that's nothing. So anyway, there's the progress with that one. Hopefully I can continue, you know, with the good usage goal on this. Because I do really want to try and finish up this eyeshadow by the end of the year. Last product in this project pan is my cream blush that I introduced last month. And so I do have a little bit of progress to compare it to, but not a whole lot. So as far as the usage, I used it 14 times, but because I rolled it in last month, I don't have any other usage number to compare it to, unfortunately. I did end up weighing it when I first brought it in, so I can compare that. So when I first brought this in last month, it weighed 3.34 grams, and this month when I weighed it right before this video, it weighed 3.21 grams. So I used up like 0.13 grams or something like that. So very, very little bit amount. I'm not sure visually if you'll be able to see a difference between last month when I rolled it in versus this month now. I will show it to you. I'm hoping there's a difference. I haven't looked at the two clips yet, but I have been really using this, and I feel like maybe it's because it's cream, it kind of just moves around a little bit, and so maybe the progress won't be as noticeable visually. I don't know. You'll see, and I'll see when editing this video how well the visual progress really is, but I am actually really excited that I'm using this. I love this product, so it's really nice that I was able to incorporate this into my project pan as an item that I love and already really want to use. So that is everything for my makeup project pan, my update for April. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you are doing a project pan yourself, let me know down below. How are you doing? How's it going for you? What kind of products are you using? And yeah, I love to hear from you guys. So let me know down below, leave your comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. It really helps me out, so I would really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. Take care, everyone. Bye.